this is going to be video number 1. That sounds so stupid. Okay, you're cramping my style right now, dude. Okay. Oh. Okay. You need to go. This is a very good coincidence, actually, because this is our first video to Robyn. We'll call it the ROBYN Chronicles. I haven't decided on a title yet, but anyways, they're videos to Robyn. And for the first one, I really think that you need to know Robyn. That dude misses you a lot. He's like, where's that really awesome blonde girl who always pushed me off her lap when I jumped on her because she really hates animals? Well, he still misses you. Jeff. Hi, Robyn. Listen, I know that you don't like me, but I like you, and I really miss you. He's such a great contribution to this first video. Video number 1 to Robyn? I hate that. What is a better name? I like the ROBYN Chronicles. I like that. So basically, for our first video, Robyn, one of the messages you sent me recently, you said as a joke, Jess, can you do my hair? Backstory to everybody else who's watching, Robyn really likes it when I curl her hair, but I don't curl it with a curling iron. Who does anymore? Nobody. I mean, I get asked this question a lot. So I decided the best thing to do would be to make a little video, little tutorial for my girl Robyn, showing her how to do the curls that I do. So hence the clip. And also I've got my mirror. So I'm going to show you how I straighten it. No, curl it. First of all, you need some things. You need a straightener. This is mine. I got it at Winners, and it is honestly the best straightener ever. I have dropped it a couple times. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a little crack. You see it? There's a little crack right there. Anyways, it's awesome. The only thing it doesn't have is automatic shut off. No big deal. It's like the best straightener ever, and I paid like 35 bucks for it. Awesome! And you also need some clippage. So I've got 2 clips, and that is to separate your hair. So that's pretty much it. I got a mirror too, obviously. You need a mirror, otherwise you don't know if it looks good or if it looks wonky. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So first of all, what we're gonna do. I have my hair straight right now. I mean, obviously that's best, but you can do it like if it's waved or whatever, you can still do it, but I'm going to do it, and my hair is all straight. So as you can see, so I'm going to show you. You have to section it off, and everybody says to me, just your hair must take so long to do, and it really doesn't. And I think that's because I do it in really thick chunks. So I'm putting up about half of my hair right now, and just gonna clip it off to the side there. That's a really bad clip job. You have to be pretty weird to screw that up. Anyways, so you clip your hair, and then what you have at the bottom, you just pull in front, and so you have 2. I should have gotten a brush, not gonna lie. So whatever you have in front is what you're gonna be curling. So I'll do this side first. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab a big chunk of hair, Robyn. Now, people go really small pieces because they think it's easier and that it'll stay or whatever, but it really just depends on how hot your straightener is. So I got me a big hot straightener. So you take it like this. Here is the key. You can't start at the top and then go and then curl all the way down to the bottom, because as you're starting up here and then you're going and you're curling it like this piece up here that was hot, now that you're down at the bottom, this piece is all cold because you've been holding it and it's been drying or getting cold straight. So there's a technique. There's a great technique. The Jess Stevens technique. Everybody probably does this, so I'm just naming it. Anyway, so you're going to take your hair, depending on how long it is, and you're going to start halfway. So this mirror is too small. So you're going to go halfway, and then it's all in the wrist, right? So you gotta go bare faucet, you know, you gotta go out, always out, away from your face, because she had those swoopy pieces, you know? So that's what you gotta remember. So you're gonna take your piece, and you're gonna go halfway up, and you're gonna go away from your face, and you're just gonna hold your wrist like that, and you're just going really slow down your hair. And then right as you get to the bottom, you let go, because otherwise you get weird Shirley Temple, you know, curl at the bottom going, whereas I like to have it a little bit straighter at the bottom. So now that you've made a curl, you still have all this straight stuff here, right? So you want to get that curl. So now you're gonna, so you started about here, so now you're gonna go up here, and you're just gonna wrap it around, and then you're gonna go and you're gonna pull, and just like you did before, but as soon as you get to the part that you curled, and a bada bing, a bada boom. So there is my first piece, and then you launch it behind you, and then you can take your second piece. Maybe it's easier if I show you the one in the front instead. I'll do it again. You go halfway, and then you just go away from your face, and then make sure that you don't go all the way to the end. You leave a little bit of, and then you just pull all the way, and then you go up to the top, and you wrap it, and then you go down right to where you started your first one, and you let go. See what I'm saying? It's not that hard. Okay, and if it ever looks like it's too curled, and maybe you don't like it kind of that curly because it looks too prom, then you just go over it, and you go a little slow, and look, it's a little more beachy wave, you know what I mean? And then you can take the rest of your hair, and like, let's say, this is a huge chunk, but if you want to do it anyways, you still can, it's just you have to maybe go a little bit slower. So for this one, because I'm lazy and I don't want to do it in 2 sections, you just go really slow, let go, and then climb back up, and then you go down to where you started your first curl, and then you let go. Yeah, there you go. And yeah, there's your curls. I mean, it's so easy. Now, I know that some people have bangs. For me, I have like a longer bang, so if you do too, then that's perfect. I don't like it to look, you know, super like weird, but sometimes when you curl your hair, you don't know what to do with your bangs. So I like to make them just sort of like a gentle swoosh. So instead of going all the way around like when you were grabbing it before, instead of moving your wrist all the way, you're just gonna do just a little less. And you can play with this, like you can trial and error it, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go like that, and then don't be scared of that curl because you're gonna relax it in a second. And then you go and you do the first part, and then you just do the same thing because you're gonna match them in a second. Okay? And now, oh, I also have like a ton of hairspray too. So this one's a little too curly, so all I'm gonna do is just straighten it out a bit. And then you can grab both of them together and put a little bit more heat on them to blend them. And then just run your finger through them a couple times, and so good, right? Yeah. If you want me to do an entire video on how to curl your hair, I certainly can. I'm thinking I don't want to waste too much time on this. Otherwise, people won't watch my videos because they'll be like, what is this girl doing with a 10-minute video? I mean, so I'll just do a couple more here. I'll do one on this side, okay? Because you saw my arm movement like this. Try and mimic this, okay? You saw my arm movement out. It's clamp, out, okay? But on this side, it's a little different because you can either keep the same hand and go this way, or you can switch hands and do the same motion. So it's kind of like an awkward wrist thing. You'll get the hang of it. So awkward wrist, out. Same thing. Awkward wrist, out. The best terminology. So I like to switch hands. I didn't always do it that way, but I like to do it that way now because of the way the curl goes. Because sometimes if you're using the other hand, it makes your curls look wonky. So you're just gonna do the same thing. See, I'm screwed up on that one because it slipped up on the straightener. So I'm just gonna go like this, and and there's your curl. I mean, it's really very easy. I have to tell you, I do not like this. This is way too curly for me. So I just pass over it, and again at the bottom because I like a straight bottom. Could it be any easier? That's my little tutorial on how to curl your hair with a straightener. It's a little cheap because I didn't do my whole head. I'm really sorry. But maybe I'll do a separate video that is all hair. I don't know. I am just not in the mood. But my sweet Robyn, now you will be able to do your hair at home. I know that's something that you really wanted to know how to do. Now you know. And you can sort of reference it. You know what I mean? Or you can just make fun of the fact that I have wonky clips in my hair. You can do that too. I really miss you. I do. And it's really, you know, sucky not having you around. It's just not the same. And you're dearly missed. I had drinks with Ashley the other day, and we were talking about you and how much we miss you. So please feel loved, because you're awesome, and I know you're rocking it in Newfoundland. So at least you're still in Canada, eh? And hope you're having fun with Greg, and I hope you're meeting lots of new people, because you're so sociable and you're great. So I love you, and this video marks the first among many of the Robyn Chronicles. So from me to you, peace out.